Okay, got it, the package. It's hard to do this one in one hand. More boxes. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and put it in there.
You might remember the tractor broke down in the previous video.
Other side's easier. So here's the fan. All the blades have been knocked off. And here's where I can detach it. It looks like it's gonna be really easy to do. Maybe half. Oh, it's smaller. Metric. Now I'm trying metric. Yeah, 10 millimeter. Okay, got it off of there. Here's the part with no fan blades on it. I just need to swap these out. It's got the same number, 34030, 34030. So we know it's the right part. Last one. Bolts are tightened, and now it's in there. It shouldn't have any more overheating problems. I'm gonna try an experiment on this old chair and see if it works. There's a bunch of writing. People have been writing all over it. So I'm gonna see if I can take that off with a torch. Hope that it doesn't get worse on cracking now. Eunice knocked her horn off. Looks like she knocked the hard part off and the inner part is still on her head. We sprayed some vet medicine on there, so she's got a purple spot on her head. Seems like this time of day in the evening, as it's dusk and night is coming, the sheep like to play, and one of their favorite games is butt heads. Look, you got all that food for yourself. So coming off of the apartment side, we are now building the garage wall. We just finished putting in the extra studs on that wall and have come out with this wall. But everything's getting a little wobbly, so we're gonna put a little bit of plywood in the corners and hold things stable. to make it so we can continue building this wall. Okay, so doesn't do anything, then we'll come out here. Okay. We're gonna experiment with moving one of these trusses and seeing if we can get it in position over here. We got some plywood done to hold this corner steady. And of course, just past the tractor is my field of sunflowers that has been struggling to come up. I'm hoping I don't do a lot of damage over there because I might have to back up in there. Out here cutting some wood. This tree is very rotten down at the bottom. It looks fairly healthy at the top, but it'd be good for this area to be thinned out also. I can see the top of it's leaning over this way. I want it to go back that way. So I'm gonna try to make that tree go where I want it to go. Try to make it go right in between this tree and this tree. If the tree went directly at the truck, the top branches might touch it. So I've decided to move the truck a little bit, just in case. You can see this tree is hollow at the bottom and full of carpenter ants. I've already cut across here and I'm cutting up down through here to pull out a big wedge. See if I can make this tree go where I want it to go. Okay, I want it to go this way. I think it's gonna go this way. This one was leaning pretty far, and I don't really feel like getting out ropes and stuff to try to pull it where I want it to go. Got the chainsaw stuck. I hate it when I let it get pinched. Okay, I had to go get the big chainsaw to get the little chainsaw out. I probably should be using that bigger chainsaw for cutting a tree this size or larger. One of the problems of cutting trees down that are surrounded by trees. I think I'm gonna have to cut a few logs off of it before it's gonna let go. While I'm about to split some wood, Cindy has been Working in the garden, gathering some more harvest. That's from the other day. This is today. These are from today. All of this is the beginning of squash and picked today. And then that's the last of the cabbage. And this is a big bowl too.
Probably 8 in there.
Probably 8 in there. At this point, it looks like I'm just gonna have to tie a rope to here, run it to a tree over here, back over to the truck, and pull this thing until I can pull it out of the trees. Tie my rope. Whoa. So this knot is called a timber hitch. You just go around the tree. You got this loop on your rope that went around. I'm just gonna do a few pulls like this. I had done a video once where I taught some different knots, and I imagine this was one of them because it's so simple. You just do a few of those and it pulls nice and tight, and it's very easy to untie. Okay, pulled it down, so now we can cut it up. I want to see, I had to jerk it with the truck. Oh. Yeah, I think I might be cutting down this tree too. I want to give you the update on this other garden. Cindy's been working really hard today. She put in all this mulch from our mulch pile over there that the sheep like so much. Covering up the weeds, making it difficult for the weeds to come in. It makes the garden look awesome. Those are all tomato plants, tons of tomatoes, and those are cucumbers down there. And then we have some sweet potatoes. So this is as far as she got. We're putting down cardboard as another layer of protection against the weeds. So if you haven't done that before, that's a trick of doing some gardening. We put this up. We might do a little arch here with some vines or something growing over it. I need to come over here and figure out some way to hack down those weeds so they don't get tall enough to block all the sunlight. So the international sign for choking is this. If you're choking, you do this, and then people know, give that guy the Heimlich maneuver. So I want to give you the bad air quality sign is this. Can you run over and see those other little chicks? Go see the chicks. Go see the chicks. There you go. Here's a little update. And more chicks have been added to the family. You can see that big poop ball on that one's head. It's gonna be a wild looking chicken when it gets older.